Hi, my friends. I'd like to give you a quick stock market update because you remember money runs this world, and also the spiritual world. They can actually they try to manipulate the stock market because they know people worship the money and stuff like that. As I told you, I put on a short to hold over the weekend and stuff because I knew by the signs, the patterns. You got a head and shoulder pattern on the daily's S&P 500. The Russell had an M pattern, all these other things. Okay, on the daily, and it's bar charting. Okay. So anyway, I'm actually 100% cash. Had a great run today. Made like a 7% return on money in one day. And like I said, I used to be a day trader, and I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. I have not since 2008 and 2009. This is my best when thing is volatile and just out of its mind. I love that because I come in and I try to. I just start scalping up and down. I was long short today, all over the place. Had the oil short. I mean, I was just like a madman coming after this thing. But I'm exhausted. It takes a lot of. It's like playing poker or chess. Just constantly. You got to move every second because the swings are so volatile that you can be in or money out within like 5 seconds, right? And you have to position yourself in this thing when you're doing this, especially if you're using leverage. I was using leverage. I was using like TZA and UVXY for the VIX and using those leveraged ETF funds. Don't recommend because of the decay, but they're better quicker than options, and I just do better at that because I can monitor them and chart them better. Okay, so anyway, so what's going forward? I don't know. We're gonna watch into close, see what's happening. I think there could be more to pull back to saying a small correction. I don't think it's the big one. This one could be about a 10% correction. And those buy the dippers, no offense. I mean, I've heard these guys come and go. They're great. They call in the market. They said, they've been doing this for 2 years, calling dips. But when it comes to these times, the people just start getting slaughtered right and left. Don't buy the dip. Get into cash or trade it because you're going to get destroyed. You are going to get destroyed because we don't know when the big one comes, and then you wake up and say, oh my God, what happened? So anyway, so that's what's going on that front. I have a lot to say about that. The patterns are all there for this thing to pull back, and like I said, they can use whatever excuse they can. So it's you got to realize there is a spiritual mechanism to this. I hate to repeat it. The S&P 500 back in 2009, you can do a newspaper look up of it or anything like that, or Google. It hit 666, turned around right when it smacked that sucker and went straight up. Okay, that was the bottom. That's when the stock market was crashing so bad, and it finally turned around. Did that intraday. Just amazing, right? Yeah. So anyway, right there is proof that it's all spiritual. Could have been number 666. You kidding me? All right, but anyway, so okay. So here's the thing is, I was going to, there's some other things I'm going to try to do a video on. I've been studying more about Philip Dick, and everything we're going through is just exactly under Philip Dick. He never called it the Mandela effect. He talked about parallel universe, more than one even actually. He talked about the possible multi-universe. He said he actually been to other universes as well, or realities and timelines. One where even like he said that Richard Nixon was never kicked out of presidential office and things like this. So it's just mind-boggling. So I'm going to have to try to do a review of that because Philip Dick was just amazing. That he talked about is kind of living in a simulation, that all these things and about alternate realities, and he talked about NPCs and soulless ones in some of these planets. So you might end up in a planet realm where there's just an NPC or soulless one, okay? And with all the people around you, right? Like we're kind of seeing, right? But like I said, treat them normal, treat them like they're just humans, and don't be naughty butt to them, all right? Even though you feel like it. I feel like, damn, these people are so naughty. Well, anyway, so thank you, God, and glory to the Lord as well, because what's interesting about Philip Dick is he actually did believe in the Lord and the Father, for being a science fiction writer. And he said he was doing more of being a documentary or a truther versus actually writing science fiction. So it's just amazing. I mean, really. So I did some study about that there was a lot of things that are probably documentaries versus actually in a lot of our history. There's probably things that were documentaries. Some of these things that we're seeing, that's kind of freaky, isn't it? That some of these writers and authors even admit, they said, I don't know where my story came from or the information. Kind of like they were just a puppet and plugged into the system. And they said, I was basically doing a documentary. Things like 1948 about him, so Orwell's, oh my God, sorry, my brain, I'm so tired from day trading here. Orwell's about 1984. He was a prophet, are you kidding me? I mean, we're living exactly what that thing he'd written. So where did he get that information? I'm seriously a visionary, and that's why even Philip Dick was basically a prophet. trying to give us some indication and clues. But I had no idea that that was actually that he was actually experiencing alternate realities back then, because the big awakening we thought was 2015. That's when we started. The terminology came along, Google Trends and stuff like that. So how long has the Mandela effect existed? Now that's, or let's call it, I hate the term Mandela effect. Let's call it the alternate truth, the alternate reality truth, the art of it. I don't know, just come up with something. The alternate reality truth. That, I mean, the thing that gets kind of weird about that, so what did that mean for the Lord? I mean, did the Lord, and they said that maybe the Lord traveled different parallel universes to take care of many, or was there a separation at a time? Philip Dick goes on about that. He said the true reality, that nothing really was true reality. I'm trying to make sense of what he said, until the Lord came, and then everything kind of became more of a truth of a reality or something. I'm trying to understand that. So, I mean, seriously, was the Lord traveling through different realities and timelines and dimensions and things like this? But we knew that the Lord was, he said, in this world, but not of it. And he said probably the same for you and me, everybody else. But my goodness, how many different realities was there, right? So it doesn't matter, because we know that this is the big one. And so it's just, I'm just trying to find it very interesting, right? And so thank you, our God. Glory to our God, our Creator, and also to the Lord for his work, and all these other prophets and our ancestors. Thank them all, because they all provided pieces of information. All of them. And information's key to this whole thing. Information, right? And oh, that's another thing too. You're like babbling. I want to do a YouTube video. I think I found a way of free energy using the a box of separating molecules from one side to the other depending on their frequency of heat. It sounds crazy. There's a guy, it's called the demon. You ever heard of demon? It's called the demon box, or demon, yeah, the demon box or demon mystery, about a physicist or a mathematician and a physicist. I can't remember who that was. That he came up with this theory of proving that information is key to even physics. So if you can understand information, you can actually manipulate physics around that information. Only they could never get a solution to actually prove that this guy was right. And I think I found a solution because they missed something so easy. It has to do with angle projection. That an angle of projection is velocity times the no, I'm sorry, angle is velocity, an angle of something, or the pitch is velocity. The pitch is velocity times the angle. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to talk more about that. I think there's a way of free energy and through boxes. Anyway, God bless y'all. Love y'all, and hoping you have, well, I say hoping. Y'all are having a great day, right? Many blessed day. Just being alive is a blessing right there. Because remember, it's a gift today, right? To the present. All right. God bless. Love y'all. Take care.